What's going on? It's the RapNerd, and it is a new week, so that means it's time for another physical media haul vlog. And if you're new here, I'm going to start with the joints that released on the Tuesday of the week, and then go on the ones that I just picked up because I wanted to have them in my collection. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the biggest release of this week that I had to grab is Nosferatu. I'm so happy I was able to get my hands on the steelbook because this thing sold out quick as hell. And unfortunately, there are versions on eBay that you can buy. Of course, the resellers are selling them for a good surplus than what it costs you. But if you really want it, I think it's worth it. So this is the front of it, and I just love that artwork right here. Turn to the side. Of course, the name, title right there. And then I love this artwork on the back. So great. You open that bad boy up. Man, I love this art. And honestly, the standard Blu-ray and 4K slipcover is not bad either. I'm actually not opposed to if someone preferred that artwork over this, because I think it's dope too, and a steelbook like that would be fire. But I think I'm at the point now as a collector that I've turned into a steelbook junkie, and that's kind of what I'm starting to go for. So that's the back with the matte finish. Turn around, and as a matter of fact, the artwork on this 4K is the cover art for the standard slipcase in 4K as well. So you still get good art if you want to buy that one as well, and it's cheaper. And that's the inside. It's hard to see because the light is bouncing off, but it's that sequence of the Count being brought to the town, the wide shot between the mountains with the carriage. It's so hard to see. I'm sorry for this. In person, it looks a lot better than what you're seeing here. You know, I didn't really talk about the front that much, but I love this design of having the Count in the shadows and this beam of light kind of showing a little bit of him the same way they did in the movie. I thought it was a really good choice as far as a steelbook cover, and I'm just extremely happy to have this in my collection. Easily one of my favorite vampire movies ever, and Eggers directed the hell out of this. I have a review up in case you're wondering what my thoughts on the movie are. In short, I loved it, so I had to get it. And that's really all that I have from this week's releases, though I did order something else, but Amazon has been dropping the ball lately with delivery, so I don't have it, but it's supposed to be here by the 21st, so I will include that in my next physical media video. So back to what else I picked up. Again, As Real, this is a film that released last week, but Amazon kind of screwed me over. They sent me the version without a slipcase, so I returned that and ordered it again, and they gave me the slipcase. Don't know why they do that, because this standard version is supposed to come with one. I really like this cover a lot. Of course, it stars Samara Weaving, and she uses this weapon quite a bit in the movie, and this is more of an action horror flick. Really enjoyed it. Turn it around. That is the back. And this is only 17 bucks for folks who want to know. And I did a review for this as well. It takes place in a dystopian future, and everybody is mute, but they're in hiding from these creatures and beings we've seen right here. They come around when they sense blood, and you can imagine what they do. And this movie filled the void of a zombie film last year because we didn't have one, and it kind of acts like one of those movies. So if you're into that, this is definitely something for you. It's on Shudder now, I believe. So As Real, I had to grab it. This next film is one that I just wanted to add to my collection, even though I have the standard Blu-ray edition. After seeing Hard Eyes, I really love that film and all the director's movies, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna upgrade my Blu-ray for the steelbook. Now, the Blu-ray has the same slipcase, and it's just the Blu-ray disc in here, whereas this one has a Blu-ray and a DVD. But you also get a little bit of better shine and color on the steelbook, of course, as you can imagine, than you would a slipcase. This movie is great. You know, Josh Rubin directed this, and again, he directed Hard Eyes, and I love both of these films. So being the steelbook guy that I am now, I figured might as well grab it while it's still cheap on Amazon for like $24. So it's this. I love the back with this art like this. You can kind of see the shine in it. Back this over. And of course, you have both discs here. And in the inside, Trespasser died. This was a pretty funny moment in the film. Pretty cool that they included that. So this is a fun whodunit style movie with this group of people. They're trapped in the mountains from a snowstorm, and they have to figure out who is the werewolf within this circle. You see what I did there, killing people off. It's a horror comedy, so it has a lot of comedics, and pretty much all of the humor lands in this film the same way it did with Hard Eyes. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is also on Shudder. So give it a watch if you haven't, especially while it's still cold season. There's snowstorms all around America on the east side. And what better time to watch a film being snowed in than watching Werewolves Within? So I had to grab this, and it was pretty cheap, and I love the design. And the last film that I picked up this week was another one that I already had, but I figured I would just get it because it's a steelbook. Like I said, I've turned into that guy who is after steelbooks, and that's my first choice if I can get it, and that is The Mummy Ultimate Collection. Now, I absolutely love this. This is on Amazon for 30 bucks, and I just love that it looks like the Book of the Dead, man. This is so dope. I love how it has like the, you know, the key here that you can turn, and there is some like detail here if you feel it. Of course, you can't feel it, but I love the small details of, you know, them putting this on the front. Of course, you have these locusts here. Turn around on the back. And this is fire, man. The Book of the Dead. I don't know if I've expressed this before, but The Mummy, the first one from the 90s, is one of my top 10 films of all time. Such an epic adventure of a film. And I can say that it was my first kind of Odyssey epic in a sense that I've ever seen. And it's been stuck with me since. I think it holds up to this day. So turn that around, and this is all Blu-ray, not a 4K, of course, but I didn't mind. I bought it for the case. And this film comes with the Mummy trilogy. So you have The Mummy, Mummy Returns, and I believe the third one, I forgot the name of it. I'm not too big on that film. And it also comes with The Scorpion King, which is a movie that I didn't have in my collection, which I also do like as well. Watched it all the time when it was on Sci-Fi. So to have all 4 movies in steelbook format for $30, can't really beat it. And this is the inside, and I love how they have all of the artwork for all of the films here. Of course, The Mummy 1, I believe these are the Anubis soldiers. This is the dragon from the third one. I think over here has some of the characters from The Scorpion King. Great value for such an expansive collection. So those are all the films that I picked up over the week. Let me know in the comments, what did you buy? Whether it be something brand new or just something that you needed to add to your collection. I'm all game. If you are a collector out there, do the same thing as me. Make your videos, post your photos of physical media, letting the companies know that we do buy and we still exist. So if that's kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, thank you. And until next time, peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy. Instead of banking on it, now rapping is just a hobby.